live. My hair looks nice today. Okay, okay. Okay. Copy. Copy. Okay. Paste. Everyone. Okay, I added everyone. And now I go on Tumblr. Huh? Now it's on Tumblr and not now on the chat. Ugh. Yeah, this camera's not very good. I need a better one if I'm going to stream regularly. Hey, first of all, I apologize for missing stream yesterday. Gross, my chin. I do love you, Katie. I love you so freaking much. I love you. Yeah, I missed stream yesterday because I'm an idiot, and I was job searching, and I was stressed out, and everything just was dumb. Hi, Chloe! You know what's funny? To people who don't know us, Chloe has the same name as my dog. Please don't poop on me. I never get pooped on by my snakes. But it would figure the one time I'm streaming, I would get pooped on. Yeah, Chloe's my dog. Woof. Woof, woof. Don't excuse my ugly smile. Yeah, in Discord, she's literally, hi, I'm Laura's dog. Doesn't it say woof, too? I think it says woof. Yeah, it says woof, too. It's great. It's awesome. Yeah, sorry for missing stream last time, yesterday. Life is dumb and hates me. And I still don't have a goddamn job. And I'm lucky Brett loves me and is taking care of me while I desperately search for stupid jobs that hate me. I hate jobs. I'll just sell my skulls for the rest of my life, except for I don't have an endless supply. And I'm not making people hunt for skulls because that's really ridiculous and stupid. Same. I hate it. Hey, you guys want to know something funny about me? When I was a kid, I'm just gonna like, hi, Peggy. And also Katie, but you were here before. Fun story. When I was like 5, I was running around the church, and I smacked into another kid who was also running around the church, had a black eye on this eye for 3 months, and now I have a dimple on that side. See? Not on that side, but on that side. Peggy. Hello, Peggy. Peggy. Handy. Yeah. Are people talking on Discord because I muted it? Joe. I think that's Joe. That's not Joe. I don't know who anyone in the Discord is anymore. It is Haley. Hello, Haley. I don't have a BF for husband and care for me. Still cleaning, so may not reply. I have to type a lot in one message because it says I'm posting too fast. Yeah, I think it was Joe, or was it Katie? Someone was posting, like, constantly, and they kept getting banned, and it was hilarious. Lily, it happened again, was going to shower, but snack. Yes. I do that all the time. I'm like, I'm going to go shower, and then, like, someone I know or someone I look up to is, like, streaming, and I'm like, God damn it, I can't go shower. Also, yeah, Chloe, you don't have to, like, be here. There's a towel on my floor, and it's bothering me. You don't have to, like, be here the whole time if you don't want to be. Or not if you don't want to be if you're busy. Don't feel obligated to stay. My brain, okay? Just, yeah, rainy skies. Hi! Hello! Welcome. I apologize for not doing the stream yesterday. Again, with the life and the stuff and the thing, yeah. That towel is going to get on my nerves. Like, genuinely going to get on my nerves. And I don't want to get up and get it because Thresh is attached to my chair now. Excuse me. It's fine now. Yeah! Ow. That hurt. Yeah, so the animals in stream today are going to be limited to Thresh, Katana, and the 2 geckos. I want to be. It's not bad, though. My desktop is in my room. I'm just cleaning and rearranging furniture because I'm bringing in the rack shelf thing I posted in Discord. I wasn't in a hurry, but now doing it's because of the mouse. Air. Okay, cool. Yeah, no worries. Hi, Mayor. Or Swaim. I'll just call you whatever. I'm like one of those comedians. I just keep talking, so I have to get a drink of water every 5 seconds. Oh, God. Yeah, it's going to be limited to Thresh, Katana, and the 2 geckos because I'm an idiot, and today's feeding day. And feeding day is obviously a terrible day to do stream. Yeah. Swaim is fine. Cool. Am I pronouncing Swaim right? Swayam. Swaim. I love Katana. She's my favorite. Well, they're all my favorites. Like, Katana's my favorite Katana, and Thresh is my favorite Thresh, and so on and so forth. But today was feeding day, and I really shouldn't have... Oh, you know what? I think I can get Dante out, too. Yeah, today wasn't his. Or was it? No, it wasn't. So I can have Thresh, Katana, the 2 geckos, and Dante out, but everyone else has either eaten or is in shed, or if it's Leliana, she's gravid, and I'm not messing with her. I don't want to hurt it right the first time. Okay, cool. Swain. Gotcha. Where'd Katie go? She hates me. She left. Katana's a baby. Also, we got a bearded dragon hatchling. Ooh. That's like a very general question. When they're babies, their food should be like 60% bugs and the rest. Did you see Katana? Oh, that was amazing. Oh, God damn it. Thresh is trying to get on the floor, and I'm trying to save him. Bearded dragon babies should have 60% bugs and the rest vegetables. Don't feed lettuce as a staple because it's overhydrating and has almost no nutrients for them. Test the waters with what kinds of veggies they'll take because there's all kinds of different staples. It doesn't even have to be greens. Like, you can feed yellow squash as a staple and it'll be fine. They just need the nutrients from it. They grow really, really quickly, so I recommend putting them in a larger cage first because they're perfectly fine with huge cages that like they'll live in because they have if you're gonna upgrade based on size, like you're gonna upgrade a million times. So just get a huge cage first off and then just put lots of fun things in it. Yeah, Katana is currently running around the living room, which is why I'm keeping Thresh on my chair so he can't run around the living room, but it's kind of hilarious because I'm used to hearing her click around the living room, but I've never seen her run across, like, behind me, and that's very comical. Mealworms, spinach, apples, and various fruits and veggies. So don't do spinach. Spinach can actually bind calcium. Do, what's the three things that I say? I get the Country Greens mix at Walmart, which has, it's like mustard greens, turnip greens, and one other thing. But don't do spinach. It binds the calcium and doesn't allow them to absorb it. Mealworms are okay, but the best is dubia roaches. As long as your hotspot is hot enough, mealworms are okay. But your hotspot needs to be at least 110, if not more, as long as they have a place to escape that's like 80 degrees. Otherwise, they can't properly digest stuff. Try and hold back on the fruits a little bit. They can actually get bearded dragon gout, which is really weird, but it comes from too many fruits. Katana's under me. Too many fruits and too many bugs as adults. But yeah, I was going to write a bearded dragon care sheet, but the last couple care sheets I've tried to write, I feel like I keep leaving stuff out and forgetting stuff and having to edit it. So I just tell people to join the Advancing Herpetology Husbandry on Facebook, and it's got an excellent bearded dragon care sheet. No roaches, so rip me. I don't blame her because roaches can be scary. So mealworms are perfectly fine. I mean, every bearded dragon Facebook group will say, no, mealworms cause infection. But that's because they tell people to lower their hotspot as they get older, which isn't a good thing. It's not like Australia. It gets colder as bearded dragons get older. I mean, you know. But yeah, so you're good with mealworms. You can do crickets as treats too. Darkling beetles. They might be too hard for the bearded dragon to actually bite through. I don't know. Let me look up darkling beetles. I wouldn't. The shell is really thick and can be super, super hard for the bearded dragon to bite through. You can do, let's see. Oh, good treats are like hornworms. You can do grubs of any sort, like black soldier fly larvae is what they're called. That needs roaches for food. Slap me and remind me I have to feed roaches because that's what I never, ever do, ever. Yeah, roaches are gross. I still can't, like, touch them. And even if I have to touch them, I, like, grab them by the back. But then if their leg touches me, I, like, fling them across the room. And I'm like, I don't know why. Their legs just, God. Like, the little ones, the ones that are the size of potato bugs don't bother me. Mealworm pupae. Yes, you can feed the pupa, and I think don't mealworms like grow into the darkling beetles? I'm pretty sure they do. Like as larvae, they're perfectly fine, and as the little alien-looking in-between stage, that's also fine. You can also do superworms. Superworms are excellent. Yeah, okay. With tongs. Yeah, so you can do mealworms and mealworm in-between stage, pupa, whatever. Superworms are awesome as well. It's just the beetles that are a bit hard for them to chew, which is more of a choking hazard than anything else, because they can digest a lot of different stuff. It's just the chewing part and the swallowing part. Thresh is being obnoxious, by the way. And Katana is on her rock. She has a little rock set up over there. I'd show you guys, but my living room is absolutely a mess right now, and I don't want to like lift the camera and show. Other options for bugs. Hornworms are like a good treat every once in a while, but they're very juicy, so they cause really juicy poopies, and it's gross. Bearded dragon poop is gross anyways. There's, oh, you know what? I can link. There's actually a food guide for bearded dragons that is excellent. I think the only thing wrong with it is it might say not to feed mealworms. So it has mealworms as feed rarely, but I mean, it's not as bad as they make it seem. Let me link this. Enclosure size and enrichment, food is flexible. So, bearded dragons, as much as people don't like to say so, climb a lot. They love climbing. So the taller the enclosure, the better. You can get them all kinds of things to climb on. If you let them run around the room daily for 1 or 2 hours, you can get smaller enclosures as long as they're in the enclosure and getting UVB. It's Thresh. Thresh says, hello. Him's a good boy. And then here's the link to the food. And like when you should feed them. Blueberries are a really good treat. Most bearded dragons love blueberries. But for enclosure size and enrichment, make sure you have UVB, not the coil bulbs, but the long tubes, at least 10.0. The ones that are sold in America, like the Reptisons, need to be replaced once every 6 months. You can get Arcadia bulbs, which are expensive, but they basically last forever, like years, until you have to replace them. I haven't gotten an Arcadia bulb yet, just because I have the means to change the bulb every 6 months. For enrichment, lots of things to climb, and then when they're an adult, you can either give them a dig box, or you can actually make it... I wouldn't recommend sand as substrate just because their bodies can sink into it and it's a little uncomfortable. You see Katana run through again. But you can do a mix of play sand, soil, and peat moss, which is excellent and purely digestible, or like 100% passable and digestible, so they can dig, which is also excellent enrichment. I got talked to my man to encourage me to pursue herpetology vet studies and recommend university for my undergrad degree. That's awesome, Swaim! I'm super happy. ball pythons don't climb. He's gonna fall and break his ribs. Sorry, I'm bitter. I'm bitter. That's super cool, Swaim. I'm super proud of you for what is the word? Pursuing that. That's awesome. Yeah, the more reptile vets out there, the better, because we do not have enough reptile vets, and the ones we do have a lot of times don't know what the crap they're talking about. Where are you going? Look how well he climbs, though. You can't go on the floor, though, because I don't know what Katana would think of you, and vice versa. So, just... Yep. That's how it goes. Thank you. I'm so excited. I'm thinking stuff in Austin because they do lots of stuff with poultry and reptiles and animal science. That's awesome. Yeah, also, bird reptiles are a good thing, because there's bird... Did I say bird reptiles? I think I said bird reptiles. Bird vets. It's just a pet. I am cry. Tears of sadness. I can't believe I said bird reptile. Don't judge me. Don't judge. No judgment. He's tying himself in a knot on my arm. Yeah, the more reptile and bird vets we have, the better. So many people could do that. I don't have the patience to go to school for it. So, bird reptile. Don't you judge me. Yeah, this is definitely Thresh's arm now. He is cleaning it. There's Katana. There she is. I love her. Hey. Hey. Hey, Katana. Hey. Hey. Look at me. Say hello. You can't eat that. She wants to eat the towel. What a derp. Okay, there she goes. Wait, no. Katana, that's... What? You can't eat that. She wants to eat it. So I wait to let her out until she's already pooped, because she only poops once a day. She pooped and spread it all over her cage that I had to clean it right before stream. It was great. I had to give her a bath, too. Nasty. Nope. Give me my bra strap. But every once in a while, if she's had a lot to eat the day before, she'll poop once, and then, like, way later do a teeny tiny poop on the floor. Who's that good noodle? It's Thresh! Yay! I love him. He is my second oldest, or the one I've had for the second longest. Dante I've had for about a month before him. He's my boy. Threshy Bappy. Yes, I love him. Him's a good. I know my camera isn't like super high quality or anything. Sniff. 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 I don't know if you can hear her, but Katana's clicking around in the background. So I feel bad, but I'm actually glad that Brett's going to be late today, because that means we might not have to go to the gym. I'm so sore. Been going to the gym the past couple days, and I'm just like, I know I need to, but I also don't want to. Don't put your face on reptiles. Reptile face. People can suck it. It's not like I'm freaking... It's not like my reptiles are dirty. They freaking get all the cleanings. Can we see Katana? Yeah! I'm going to put Thresh away, and then I will grab Katana and put her up close to the camera and see if she'll actually stay on my lap. Oh, I'm dying. Oh, what did I drop? I dropped my controller, so that's good. Come here, buddy boy. I can show you our page. Yes, you're put in there. Alright, where's she at? She likes to hide. Well, not really. Come here. Come here. Love me. Love me. Love me. Gotcha. She says, no, Mom, you're going to put me back in my cage. I'm going to laugh if she, like, pooped or something while I was out and about. That's animal abuse, Susan. Yeah. I love her. She looks like a frog here. Look at the frog. She says, hello. She might have actually pooped on the floor while I was gone. I'll have to go and rewatch the video. She just pooped, too, in spirit. She is all of ours in spirit. I love her. You guys know Yeah Poncho? So her... Get off my keyboard. So her owner, Poncho's owner, me and him voted that Katana and Poncho were sisters. I love Ponch, dude. She is the cutest. Like Katana, of course, is also the cutest, but Ponch is hilarious. She is cute. Yes. Thank you. I agree. Pat, 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 pat. You don't know Poncho. Poncho is... I'm going to link Poncho's blog. It's literally Poncho. And Poncho is hilarious. She just does really funny things, and she's gone viral a couple times. Here, so you can look at Poncho's blog. She's owned by Michael, and has, like, oh my gosh, so cute. Poncho has the dorkiest face, I swear. Hey, Poncho was outside today, too. I brought Katana outside, and it was hot enough to make her gape, which is just a reptile way of panting, or bearded dragon way of panting. But Poncho, like, you'll see videos. There's a screen cap of a YouTube video. Of a YouTube video of a bearded dragon who is like squinting at a piece of boiled egg. Get off of my keyboard. And it says lick it, and that's Poncho. And then there's a picture going around of a bearded dragon licking one of those little tiny flower things. I might go get her some today. I know where they grow, and it's untreated. That's also Poncho. The frog that went viral that was being called a pot brownie is Poncho's froggy sister, owned by the same person. Oh, you know what's the funniest thing in the world? I love doing this. Come here. She really wants on my desk. No, lady. I love doing this. It's just so funny to lift her up like that. Like, she can just look like a frog. I'll submit a picture of my baby later. Since beardies and blue tongue skinks from the same area. So, I know bearded dragons are territorial. Bearded dragons should not be housed with any other, like, bearded dragons or other animals. Because even if they get along for years and years and years, you'll wake up one day and one of them will have killed the other. Or I've heard a lot of horror stories about, oh, my bearded dragons love each other and they've lived together since they were hatchlings, and then 3 years later, one of them is dead. And, oh, you don't want your foot tickled. She kicked me. That was funny. Bearded dragons are territorial. I don't know enough about blue-tongued skinks to know if they should be housed alone or together or whatever, but I know for a fact bearded dragons will attack each other. And it's just too much of a risk to put them with other bearded dragons or other animals, because they can be perfectly fine one day and the next basically just kill each other. Especially if there's a size difference. And even if they don't fight, one of them will eat most of the food and not let the other one eat. So there's going to be a size difference. And like one of them's just going to be undernourished, basically. Ow. Have I clipped your nails recently? It looks like I have. I think I have. Yeah, I'm going to have to look back in the footage and see if she pooped over there, because I swore I saw something. We went to the zoo, and they have different types of snakes as long as they're from the same region. And a rattlesnake and a copperhead got into a fight. They were laying on top of each other, and the copperhead was hissing. Yeah, that's... Zoos can get away with it because they have a lot more, like, medical resources than we do, but I still don't like it. My sisters, and I want a blue tongue. I just love their scales and eyes. Dude, blue tongue skinks are the cutest thing in the world. I want one so bad. About 2 or 3 years ago on Tumblr, there was a blog called Rate My Reptile. And the owner of the blog has a blue-tongue skink, and his name is Pepperoni, and he's literally the cutest thing in the world. I love a good beep. Yes. Any submissions, just submit it to me on Tumblr, and I'll post it probably after the stream, because I don't like to, like, click through tabs and then come back and there's a million comments. No! She wants on my desk. Wiggly. No. Oh. Here, I'll press enter. That's what Katana typed. He says, hello. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't, well, like zoos have a lot more sources to. Ooh, I need chapstick. Like better vets and stuff, but I still don't like it. Let her explore, Carol. I love the white soccer mom names. It's great. My lips are chapped. I'm sorry. Does Katana? I can try. After the stream, I can try and make her a hat and see what she does, but she'll probably just ignore it and knock it off. Like, she is so active. Like, it's a very stark contrast to how Sparks was. And I don't know if it's their locality, because they are different bearded dragon localities, even though the care is all the same. You can tell by the face shape and the head scale shape. I don't remember what localities they are, but he was bigger and more lazy, and I don't know if it was male or locality. But he was very lazy, wouldn't really touch vegetables unless it was like a colorful vegetable, but she will eat and eat and eat until she doesn't, and is also crazy active and won't, like, unless it's nighttime and it's like ready for bedtime, she will not sleep. Like, she won't cuddle with me, which is fine. I mean, she's a bearded dragon, but it's obnoxious because, like, I'll play Spyro or something and have her on my lap on the couch and she'll just dive bomb. It's so funny. I'm depressed and want to see Leliana because she's chunky, but she's chunky. Yeah, I took her out for a weigh today, and that's the last time she's coming out until she has eggs, because I know she's not going to poop or anything that requires a full cage change. But directly after ovulation is usually when I like to weigh them, or weigh her, I guess, because I haven't really bred anyone else, to see the size that she's at before and then after laying, to keep an eye on her health. Okay, if you want down, use the. Okay, she's going on the floor. Dork lizard. But I weighed her today, and then she's just gonna sit until she lays eggs. You ever looked at a breeding pair and thought, why won't you procreate? Yeah. Well, it took her, the first time I paired her, it literally took her a year to develop follicles. Like a year. And now she only developed follicles like late in the year. So even if I pair her in December, which I did, 4 months later, almost 5, she ovulates. It's obnoxious. Does she dance? You talking about Katana? I could make Katana dance if she comes back, but she's currently basking on her heat rock that she has for the room. I posted it on Tumblr once, but I'll take another picture and post it again. She's also not, she likes vegetables better than she likes bugs, which is the weirdest thing to me, because usually bearded dragons are the opposite. Like, bug day, she'll eat 1 or 2 cockroaches, but then she's like, give me my veggies. I'm like, you're weird. Surprised Brett hasn't texted me the whole time. Can we see Rhea? Rhea is actually in shed. He's very pink, and I don't want to mess with him because it's kind of stressful for him. As much as I want to bring him out, I love my boy. Like, I took pictures of him 2 days ago, and now he's bright pink. I'm like, dude, come on. And it's obnoxious because, like, today was feeding day, and I don't handle them on feeding day, especially the ball pythons. So Aerith just ate. The 2 king snakes just ate, Cassiopeia and Aurelian. And then Navi's in shed. Tali just ate. The only 3 left I can take out would be Dante and the 2 geckos, Zevran and Temmie. Me with my golden geckos. First time breeding, so I just put together. I'm wondering if the dude is going to reach 3rd base. I know, right? That was actually Rhea's problem. Like, he'd locked with, before Heather gave him to me, he'd locked with Eos multiple times. And it took him a couple weeks after I paired him and Leliana, about 6 months later after I got him. It took him like a couple weeks to figure out what he was doing with Leliana. And I'm like, you've locked with someone before, and Leliana's locked with someone before. What are you doing? I don't know. Oh, I'm so excited for the babies, though. My Simba fell over. For my birthday, one of my friends got me this. If you guys didn't know, I am obsessed with The Lion King. I literally have almost every edition of the first movie. I own the second movie. I'm going to ask my mom if I can have the two VHSs. Actually, I need to message her today and ask her of the Lion King 1 and 2, see if she still has them, and if not, I'm gonna find them. Yeah. As male frogs amplexing other males because they're so desperate. Yeah, and then like certain species of frogs will eat another male that's trying to mate with them, and it's kind of sad. I wish I could afford a Bad Birth by Laylee. I know. They're going to be fairly priced, and there are requirements, but they're not as strict as they were for Thresh and Liliana's babies. Just because I've learned more about ball python care, and while I still don't recommend them as first-time snakes, I know they can be. So it's basically you need to do the research and then come to me if you have any problems and da-da-da-da-da type thing. I don't know how much Liliana and Rhea's babies are going to cost because I do not see very many disco Mojaves or Lessers around, nor do I find a lot of fire Mojaves and Lessers because most of the time, if you have a Mojave or a Lesser, they're going to be like a single gene because they're trying to make blue-eyed leucistics, and the same with fire. They're trying to make super fires. I'm like, So I'll have to do a little bit of research. I can't imagine them being crazy expensive, but I want to price it maybe a little higher than where the market is just because I take excellent care of my babies and I feed them a lot more than most people do when they breed. I hate it when people maintenance feed babies. It pisses me off. But whatever. Guess how much money I have? Here's a hint. Exactly 0. I feel you, bro. I was a couple years ago. That's how I was. $0 all the time. $1. $1. $1? Oh, if you guys haven't watched, what's she called? I don't remember her name, but she's hilarious. She goes to the dollar store and grabs things and goes, $1? Yeah, I'm obsessed with Lion King. You guys want to see my Lion King tattoo? I'm going to show you anyways. It has a couple stretch marks on it because I've had it for a couple years, and then I gained like 50 pounds. Yeah, so, okay. Sorry, boobs. Boop. It's so cute, except for the stretch marks kind of piss me off. But I'm trying to lose weight, so once I lose the amount of weight I want to, I'm going to get it touched up. And then I have a Tolly, let me get my bra strap out of the way. I have a Tolly tattoo. Ow, my legs. That I got about a month ago, I think. Month and a half, maybe. Sorry. Random tattoo showings. I want to get a tattoo. How painful are they? Because you're expecting the pain, it's not as bad as you might think, but it also depends on how much pain you can take. There's Katana again. The bigger the tattoo, of course, the more painful. The ones on, like, your chubbier parts, like arms and legs and stuff, are less painful. But the ones on the back are a little more painful, and the ones that are on your side are super painful because of the ribs. But, I mean, I've never broken an actual bone other than my toe, and I was perfectly fine. Like, that tattoo, this one took me like 3 hours, and I took 2 breaks for about 5 minutes. And only when he was doing the highlights, the white highlights and the leaves, was it super painful. So we got yearbooks today. One of the senior quotes is, "Bye, everyone. I'll remember you in therapy." I'll remember you all in therapy. I love it. Would a branch from an oak tree in my front yard be safe for mice to eat? I have a pear tree in my backyard that I give my rats and mice branches from. I think oak should be fine. I think the only thing that wouldn't be okay would be like pine and cedar and stuff. Like super green, evergreen. Anything in the evergreen family I wouldn't. Fig. Oh, fig tree is... What's a fig? Let me look it up. I can't remember what a fig tree is or looks like. Images. Fig tree. Oh, fig tree should be... It should be fine. Yeah. They're more likely to chew cardboard, though, I've found. I don't know why. Welcome back, Swaim. Do I need to break them or freeze them or whatever? What's a fig? Don't judge me. I don't know what a fig is. I live in a small town and we don't get anything in our stores and nothing grows here. I hate it. I would bake them first, like 200 to 250 degrees for a couple hours. And that should get all the sap out. And then you can cool them in the freezer, or you can just let them cool on their own. And then the sap will dry, and then it'll be like a little treat for them, too. Well, I have that in spades. I just wanted to give some variety. No, I get you. I like to give it to, sometimes they'll chew right through a branch I give them. I don't know if it depends on the season and what flavor the branch comes in. I would love to have one of Liliana's babies because I have a free tank, but now that I could use it to make a tub, now that I could use until I would make a tub. But I probably shouldn't. Oh, my brain. I don't know what my brain is doing. No, I get you. I mean, I'm cool with selling to whoever as long as everyone meets my requirements, which aren't crazy this year. I went nuts the first year because, I mean, it was my first clutch and I was very protective of them. And they all got amazing homes. And I'm super happy about that. But this one, I'm a little more lenient because I kind of reread my requirements from last time and I was like, I know, right? Branches should all taste the same, but I guess they taste different in different seasons. Like my pear tree branches, apparently the rats like them better in springtime because I guess the sap is sweeter because they're making the fruits or something. Textures, hardness, chemicals carry wood splinter. True. That's another variant to it. Some I missed. There's a gnat. Yeah, it's different preferences. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Liliana's babies. Yeah, it's basically going to be first come, first serve, as long as people meet the requirements. And one of the requirements is making sure your family or whoever you live with is okay with it, because I don't want like the babies getting passed around. And then another one is if you end up not being able to keep the baby, you got to give it back to me, so I can know where they are and where they're going. Basically, I'm very protective of my babies. They don't even exist yet. Like, they're barely fertilized, and I'm protective. Do you have any amphibians? I actually don't. I really, really like amphibians, but because of the nature of like their skin, the oils on our skin can kind of irritate them, and I'm very much one to handle my pets. But if like Katana's crazy. Ignore that. That was a text message. I don't have any amphibians. I had stop. Shh. Jeez, stop texting me. When I was like 18, so like 5 years ago, I had a wild caught frog and I kept it terribly and I tried to handle him all the time and eventually I let him go, luckily, but I felt so bad for that frog. Like a year later when I realized that I was taking care of him wrong, I felt so bad for him. It's terrible. But I love frogs. I love amphibians. I like to handle my animals a lot. And like a lot is like a couple times a week. But with amphibians, it's really not good for them just because the oils in their skin and the oils in our skin, it gets irritated or something. That and they like to pee. I don't like being peed on. I would want to be able to treat amphibians too as a vet. I'm sure reptiles and amphibians are totally different. I think so, because amphibians rely on like being covered in mucus. I don't know. It's weird. Dumpy frogs are very handleable. Rather enjoy the interactions. Wash your hands before and after handling. I love White's tree frogs so much. I follow the blog Sticky Frogs, and my favorite is Gumby. She is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I love frogs. They're so cute. What does my husband want? That sounded really mean. Gumby is here also. I love Gumby. She's so freaking cute. She's my favorite. Her and Wayne, who's the little other type of frog. I don't know the other type. But so cute. So freaking cute. Ugh. I need to turn my phone on vibrate. Sorry, I was hiding the evidence that I bought ice cream today. We're supposed to be on a diet. I'm being a jerk and not dieting. Turn my ringer down so it's obnoxious as all heck. Sorry. I have to keep up with my husband because he gets worried if I don't text back, because I have a habit of texting back like instantly. So if I don't text back for like 20 minutes, he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm alive." Removing Gumby from the face, cleaning inappropriate presence, removing Gumby from the face, breaking up fights, and removing Gumby from the face. Oh, I love it. Wait. Are you Sticky Frogs, or do you have a Gumby? Or are you explaining what every other video of Gumby is because it's hilarious? Because if you're Sticky Frogs, hi! I'm a huge fan. I love Sticky Frogs. I love Gumby. I love Gumby. Coding. Okay, cool. I never know because everyone has different names for everything, so I'm just like, Toad Schooled. Is it? Let me see if I follow him because I recognize that name. Schooled Tumblr. I'm not following him? What the heck? Why are I not following him? They're really funny. Wow. Red spotted toad. How pretty. I can't wait for toad season. I love going out and catching toads. I always get a bucket full of them, take a picture, and then let them all go again. I love frogs. Okay, so now I follow Toadstool because their frogs are gorgeous. Toads and frogs and amphibians and stuff. 2 stickies. I love them. Ooh, I have submissions. Can you tell Katana she's a good pancake? Where are you at, Katana? You're a good pancake. You people... Do you allow people... You can reblog all you want. Hi, I don't know if you saw it or not, but I drew your skull. Ooh, someone drew my skull. Going... Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna link you guys to this because that's really, really pretty. Wow. Sorry, I just checked Tumblr. Can we see the Gex? Yes. I'll put Katana away just because the Gex are small enough for her to eat, so I'm gonna put her in her cage. Also, there's the link to the skull. It's my half-face skull that I made. And someone drew it like with. Like, it's cool. It's super cool. Oh, sorry. I love art. I'm such a nerd for art. Let me put Katana away in her cage, and then I'll get the geckos out. Because I don't want them flopping on the floor and then her trying to eat them. Isn't it cool? That's like the coolest. All right, Chubby. Are you ready to go back in your cage? Probably not, but you're going anyway. Come here. Oh, you're so cute. There you go. I know. You're gonna browse me now. I'm gonna grab whichever geck that I find first. They're hard to find in their cages sometimes. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, it's actually gonna be cool. I'm gonna show you guys one of the skulls on camera because it's really hard to really tell how they look like in person in pictures. But this is the wow, the color does not come out well on the screen. This is my raccoon skull. I haven't been able to sell it yet. I'm thinking about just keeping it because it came out really nice. It doesn't look as good on camera as I thought it would. But this is an older skull that I made. Sorry, I just wanted to show you guys. I mean, it is for sale. I might just keep it, though. I really like the way it came out. Sorry. Okay, now I'll get a gecko. I'm getting it. All right. Oh, Teddy, you are the chosen one. Because currently you are actually on your door. Oh. Hello. here we have Tim. Geckos are tiny, at least crested geckos. You know what I want? I want a lychee gecko. My sister just got a lychee gecko as a baby. So cute. But I love Temmie. I've had her since she was the size of my pinky. Like tiny, 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 tiny. And she's just a very small gecko genetically, I guess. She's like 32 grams. And she's not skinny or anything. She's just tiny leopard gecko, and he's so freaking cute. So me and Heather somewhat co-own, well, we do co-own a leopard gecko who is named Sauron, and she's gorgeous, and I love her, and she is my child. I can make her look massive. Force perspective. Wait, let me try this. Okay. I love your skulls. Thank you. I work super, super hard to make up. Some of them I have to redo multiple times because they don't come out just right. And I'm just like, But thank you. They're kind of like one of my favorite things to do now, even though it's super painstaking to do. I've got a half put together skull over there, and then I need to go search through the nasty, rotten water of the other skulls to find a tooth that's missing from that one that apparently I haven't picked up yet. But what was I saying? I lost my train of thought. I don't know. Temmie is the calmer of the two. I think it's because I've had her for so long. She just doesn't really care. Okay, this is my favorite thing to do. Moosh, 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 moosh. She doesn't care. But she, I don't remember what I was going to say. She is tiny, and if you don't have reptiles yet and you want to get into reptiles, crested geckos are an excellent way to do it because they don't need any extra heat, and they're super easy to set up, and their food is literally just like a mixture of goop that you can make with powder and water. And then you feed them bugs every once in a while, or even you can just get the food mixture that has bugs in it for protein. Super easy to take care of. My introduction was amphibians. Amphibians are fantastic. I love them. They're just like not my thing. Like if I were given a choice to get another reptile or get an amphibian, definitely a reptile. Just because that's just where my passion is at. Like that's part of the reason why I never got an amphibian is because every time I wanted another animal, it's like I'd rather have a reptile, especially like I love ball pythons. I don't know why. I love them. I could get all kinds of different species and whatever. And like I love all my reptiles, but I really like ball pythons. Thermoregulation most of the time. Oh yeah. Because they as far as I know, they like cold. Oh, I love water. They're so pretty. Hey, if you ever get one, feel free to get one from me. Cassiopeia and Aurelian have been paired. I said I had them at the breeders, but they were actually at my house in a closet doing their whole brew mating. And so I've paired them. Mexican black king snake. And I've paired them, and she could be due for eggs within the next month. That's why I like colubrids, because they breed so easily. Ball pythons, you gotta wait. Yeah, I'm super excited. I just haven't posted about it a lot because I said they were at the breeders, but they're actually at my house going through brumation / oh my goodness. / what's it called? What is it called? I can't remember. But I said they were over there just because I knew people would like pester me for pictures, and I have no self-control. So if someone tells me to take a picture, I really want to, and I didn't want to mess with them at all during brumation. But yeah, I love red-eye crocodile sea kinks so much. They're just so difficult to take care of in captivity, which is part of the reason why I don't have one yet. Katana wants out, poor thing. No, not until probably until the stream is done or until I'm done with the geckos, because if one of the geckos jumps on the floor, I don't want him to get eaten. I love red-eye crocodile skinks. I know literally nothing about them except for that they're beautiful. Anything on the Discord? Nope. I love my gek. There's a scab in my hand. You ever get an injury? You see the little dot? No idea where it came from. It doesn't even hurt. I don't know what happened. Timmy. Just put him up and let her out. She's a bad. I whoop her. I do want to show you guys Zevran. If he's fired up, I want him to be fired up because he's just a carrot when he's fired up. I know, Tim. I know. I had you up earlier, too. Oh, he's asleep in his tube. Everybody. Hello. Okay. He's not fully fired up, so he looks more yellow. But this Zevran, I love him. He's a lot bigger than Temmie. He's like 45 grams, I think. Yes. Thresh is always doing a squishy, I swear, the nerd. Just always squishes his face. I don't have a scale. Oh, 400 grams is a pound. 444 grams is a pound. So 40 grams is a tenth of a pound. Yay! Zevran's the more active of the two. He likes to boing. Geckos or ball pythons? The geckos are 40 grams, right around 45. And then the ball pythons, I just weighed them today. Rhea is 1,800. Thresh is 2,000, and this is in grams. Leliana is 2,800. And Aerith is 780 grams. I can't weigh my babes. Oh! It's definitely a good thing to invest in. And I think gram weights are like $20 at the grocery store. But it's always nice to have. So, like, you can just keep track. And if they suddenly start losing weight, you'll notice. I mean, it's not 100% necessary, but it's definitely nice to have. 12. Nice! I got mine. I don't even remember where I got mine. I've had the same one for years. I always test it and make sure that the weight is right on it by putting a pound, like an actual like pound thingy on it. Got a little like pound anvil laying around somewhere. He's perching on my finger. What are you doing? You're so cute. Blep. Blep. Oh my god, I've been streaming for almost an hour. 1 Exoterra, everything is repurposed aquariums. If it works, it works. As long as like the husbandry is right, you can keep anything and in just about anything. What are you doing? What are you doing? Weird gecko. Look at, okay, so does anyone else think that gecko back legs look like cowboy boots? Got from Big Lots. That's funny. I use a bunch of different things. I've got a couple Exoterras that I have the geckos in. I have one PVC cage from pvccages.com. I don't recommend them. Their quality is crap and their customer service is crap. The rest of the PVC cages are from AP Cages, Animal Plastic Cages. I know, it looks like tiny cowboy boots. The rest are from Animal Plastics. Amazing company. Best customer service. It takes a long time to get here, but it's worth it. We have a custom-built cage that Brett and I built. Well, Brett built and I supervised and gave him ideas and stuff. I've got a 40-gallon breeder that I'm going to take her out of and put into something bigger. It's in Katana's in. Navi is still in a Christmas tree tub because it's still the length of her. I don't know what I'm going to put her in as an adult yet. Maybe build another custom one. I don't know. And then I have one, Aerith is in a little tub thing until I can get her upgraded, which will be soon because I filled the emergency vet fund already. And now I can put money from skulls into cages. Tubs versus glass. Me, myself, I prefer using tubs, but glass is possible. You just have to make sure you set it up right. I like tubs because I don't like using heat lamps. I like using under tank heaters like heat tape or just whatever. And to me, it works better and it's easier to set up. If you like glass, you have to set it up a specific way. My brother sent me an awesome picture of his setup for his ball python in a glass tank. You should block 3 of the sides out using like black paper or something to make the ball python feel safe. Use a ceramic heat emitter on a rheostat. I think that's how you say it. On the top and make sure it's controlled. Blep. Blep. He's blepping. And then you have to make sure you moisturize like the cage every once in a while because ceramic heat emitters tend to take all the moisture out. And then you cover as much of the top mesh as you can in tinfoil to keep the humidity in. And then, of course, 2 hides, enrichment, and stuff. Tubs are way easier. I had Alistair in a tank for 3/4 of the year. It was rough. Yeah, tubs are definitely easier than tanks. I just know people like the look of tanks better. And it's not impossible to set up a tank. A ball python could live his whole life in a tank and be fine as long as it's set up correctly. My gecko jumped in my hair. I cannot tell you how many times this guy has done that. Or onto my face, or just everywhere. He likes to flop onto the floor. Your get going on an adventure. Hair adventure. I love it. My brain is everywhere right now. I really want another monster. I love energy drinks. Ooh, we have apple juice. I'll do that after the stream. Look how cute he is. I can't believe I've been streaming for an hour. I swear, every time I do this, it goes by quick. I don't know when I'm going to do the next one. Definitely not on a Thursday. Probably on a Tuesday or Wednesday. Removing Gumby from the face. Oh, Sticky Frogs probably does that 6 times a day. You're getting that 1,000-yard stare where you're just going to hop. He's going to hop. I can feel it. Laura. Hi. Hannah. Hi. Hi, Ham. Hi. I had to look at your profile picture to know who you were, but now I know, and it's great. Look, it's Severin. Hi. It's good to see you. Or talk to you, I guess. He's cute. I love him. Zevran is a good boy. I love him. You missed it. Earlier in the stream, I had Katana running around. She ran across the background, and it was really funny. Once I put Zevran away, I'll take her back out. Everyone else is in shed, though. Or, like, eating. Or currently has eaten. Sorry. Your name is Laura. Yes! I missed my favorite Beardy. I know. Your poor soul. It's okay. I'll take her out again, and probably in a minute. Zevran usually gets impatient when I have him out and starts hopping, which looks like it might be soon. Yes, but my name is Laura. I am Snack. I was going to say I am Snack, and then I was like, no, do it. Let him hop. He gonna do it. I kind of want him to on camera because it's funny. He usually does. Why is he so calm? Gecko's toes bent back. I know they lift him up. I think they learned to do that because their nails get like stuck in stuff. He's shy. Him Jogo Boydo. I love him. I wonder if he'll jump onto the camera. That would be the best thing. Come on. Do it. Do it. I think he's looking at himself on screen, but he's like, what the crap is moving on that thing? I want him to jump. I'm going to get Alistair, but I'm sick, so it probably wouldn't be for the best. If I try to get someone out while I'm sick, I usually fall asleep and they go somewhere, and so it's not a good idea. Come on, Zev, hop. Here. Hop onto me. Do it. Do it. I just want him to hop onto me, and then I'll put him away. He is surprisingly calm. Usually he wants to hop everywhere. Bro. Don't. Okay, if you're going to hop, don't do it on my face. Just hop. Yeah, usually by now he's like trying to go across the room. He's actually being good for the stream. He's cute. Look at you. You're just a little gack. When he fires up, he looks like a carrot. He actually is kind of red right now. Orangey, but my camera cannot pick up colors for the life of me. Blorp. You can kind of see the orange. A little bit. He looks more yellow. Weird. We'll see. He's very orange in person. What? Won't eat the slug. No, freaking eBay. I need to log out of eBay. I hate eBay. Oh. Do it. Do it. Usually he'll hop if I poke his tail. The one time he behaves when I don't want him to. He never behaves. Never. And now he's like, yeah, I'll behave. Punk. Okay. Gecko, Lecco, Deco, Deedoo. I want another cricket. Gecko, Lecco, Gecko, Deedoo. I want another cricket from you. Oh, because he's orange like an Oompa Loompa. It took me a minute. Yeah, I'm probably gonna put him back and get Katana back out because she's frantically clawing at the front of her cage like she's gonna die. So, come on, Zach. Jeez, that bird flew really close to my house. Hello. Hello. Come here. Da 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 da. I'd say bearded dragons are one of the more dinosaur-looking animals. She's not very fired up, but that's okay. I love her. Go right here. If she does what she did earlier, she's going to frantically try and get on the floor. No, actually, yeah, your Euros are super dino looking. I'm hungry. Hannah, you made me want wings. Oh, are you sliding? They eat a leaf sometimes. They're good. I like to hold her like this, and then she slowly slides down. have some. Yeah, mail me some wings, please. We're actually having wings. What's today? Thursday? We're having wings on Saturday for Brett's best friend's birthday. And I am excited. She's scooting down slowly. Yep, all the way from Arkansas. They won't be rotten. It's great. It's fine. It's hatching beauty on my arm. Like metamorphosis. I know, right? They completely change from baby to adult. Panera. I've never had it because my town sucks. And we have a McDonald's and a Taco Bell and then a bunch of family-owned Mexican restaurants. And then a Long John Silver's. And then a Carl's Jr. And that's it. That's all we have, literally. And a couple family-owned Chinese places. We don't have any other chain places to eat. It's all family-owned crap. And a lot of it's, I want root beer stand. A lot of it's really good. But I still want like Panda Express and crap. Grr. But our town refuses to get bigger. I know about spiders. Oh, Woma, Hidden Gene Woma, Champagne. Don't jump. She's gonna jump. Well, she's on my knee. You guys can't see her. Super Cinnamons can come out with spine kinks. What are the other ones? I think Spot Nose has a little bit of wobble. What else? I think that's it. Champagne. I don't remember else. How to yell territory when I tell people I have a snake. I'm like, oh, don't let me also kill it. That's how it used to be, and now I just stopped talking about my snakes to strangers. All my friends think they're cool now, and Brett's friends think they're cool, but Katana's on the floor again. But other than that, I don't mention them to people because I also live in howdy y'all territory, so. Hi, Lewis. Super Canny Cinny has duck billing too. Yes, it does. I pinged you on Discord by upon. Oh, thank you, Chloe. That is very convenient because I don't have it favorited. Oh, they updated it. It's got all the newer morphs. It has never had the newer morphs before. I'm super happy. I'm in Texas. How does howdy y'all? I was like Texas. Ugh. Yeah, I'm in Arizona, but I'm in very southern Arizona, which is close to southern, I guess. I can't remember. I'm in like southwest or something. Ignore me murdering my nose. It itches. I need to favorite that so I can link people to it. Spider. Champagne spider. Desert. Oh, yeah, the desert has fertility issues. I forgot. Yeah, it sometimes rains. We haven't had snow in 3 or 4 years, I think. I don't count sleet as snow because it hits the ground and melts, so I don't count that as snow. I really like the warmth, though. Like, I much prefer being hot over being cold, so you win some, you lose some. Oh, my nose. Man, that's such a cool picture. Sorry, I'm just looking at the art someone did in one of my skulls again. Oh, my gosh. Oh, dying. I'm allergic to something. Jeez. Oh, my God, did I show you guys my mug? It's cute. It says, it's backwards. Oh, I didn't know this was backwards. It says before coffee and after coffee. So freaking cute. There's Katana trying to eat the freaking towel again. Poland. That's cool. I've never been to Poland. I've never been out of the country. I'm boring. Snow cold. Chill, not freeze. See. What are you looking at? I love her so much. I have a sensitivity to most temperatures, but more of a sensitivity most temperatures to extreme temperatures. Like I'm comfortable at like 75 degrees, like exactly. Kitty, Texas, which is pretty mixed. Texas is such a weird state. It's too big to really be one thing. I'm looking in my thing. Throws ice. No, I don't want ice. Reminds me of high school. People would try to throw ice down my shirt. Sad day. There she go. Bye, Katana. She really wants to eat that towel. She keeps sniffing it with her tongue like it's gonna freaking change. Texas isn't real. That would make sense. Everyone in Texas is a lie. Even Sandy Cheeks. She's a lie too. What? See, Brett texts me twice in a row, and then I answer, and then he texts me, and then I answer again, and then he doesn't answer again. Means trying to eat all our cell phones to make canola oil. I don't know what's happening anymore. I could get Dante out, but he's probably going to poop on me. I should have thought about, I'm never going to do streams on Thursdays anymore because it's feeding day and I can't get anyone out. Well, I could have gotten Rhea out if he wasn't in shed, and I could have gotten, well, the ball pythons eat every other week, so could have had them out too. I could have the rats, one of the rats out, but they like to poop on me because that's what rats do. So as much as I want to, she's being weird. She was like scratching herself. Brad Pitt is riding an elephant so he can tie his shoes behind us. Sucks. Oh my god. What? I don't understand any of that. Oh, reminds me of the time we were playing Cards Against Humanity and someone put Ebola as the answer to one of the cards, and I couldn't stop laughing. I love that card. And only because it reminds me, I think it was Joe. I think Joe put Ebola, and I could not even handle it. I was cracking up for the next 15 minutes. Actually, it was both. Joe was the first one to do it. No. Someone did it, and then someone else made a blank card say Ebola because they knew it would kill me. Oh my gosh. And it's only because it reminds me of that Vine where it's a cat, and he's going, and it's dubbed over with an Obama-sounding voice, and it says, "My fellow Americans, there is Ebola in America, which means we are screwed." And it was so funny. We can only wait for everyone to succumb to the mighty disease that causes us to impulsively eat diapers. What is happening? Ew. That's funny. I'm hungry, guys. I should eat something, but I don't want to. I want chicken. We have chicken wings in the freezer for the party on Saturday, and I can't eat them yet, and it's making me sad. I submitted a beep. Ooh, I want to see. Want to see. Snoot! And Maria! Ave Maria. Get some wings. I want some wings really bad. But we gotta wait till Saturday. I don't want to wait till Saturday, though. Actually, I think I have some lasagna in the fridge, too. Ooh, sounds good. Oh my gosh. I'm allergic to something. I don't know what it is. It's probably the rats. I don't know. So is my stream currently, like, active on my blog? Oh, heck. Aw, Joe is so sweet. He boosted my post. It simply does. Like a dragon. My brain, I think you fried it. I don't... Okay. My brain is fried. What? Is it my phone? I only get text messages 2 at a time now. I don't know. What's happening? I don't know. Are you growing your hair out? Yes, I am, actually. So the funny thing was, I was planning on growing my hair out anyways, and Brett really liked my hair long back in the day. So now I'm impulsively brushing it. Or compulsively, I mean. He liked it long, and so I was planning on growing it out anyways, and I was asking him if I could buy Aerith. And he was like, well, what do I get? Jokingly. And I was like, if you let me buy this $600 ball python, I will grow my hair back out. And he was like, oh, okay. And it was kind of a bad thing to do because I was going to grow it out anyways, but I got a snake out of it. So yay. I have no clue what I'm saying, but I hate microwavable shoelaces. Same. Katie, I bet you do that all the time. All the time. Katie! Yeah, I agree, Hannah. Katie! Katie was here for the first 5 seconds and then left me because she hates me. Randy Butternubs. Hello! My phone was dying. Okay. That's okay. Submit. Oops. That probably means you submitted something, huh? Yay! Another Snoot! I love her. Or him. Pretty. That's not my name. That's not my name! I fostered a Colombian rainbow named Katie for a while. She ended up leaving with one of my branches, which I'm still salty about. Branches? What? We are Legion. We are the Legion of the Undead. Aw, sad day for climbing. That's so sad. That's not my name. They call me her. They call me Stacy. So I bought her a branch. Oh, and then I'm guessing it probably like... Worry about it. Oh. How sad. I now have the Nyan Cat song stuck in my head, and I can't sing it properly, but it's stuck in my head. I just want you to know that. Staring at me judgingly. They tend to do that. Oh, we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes, and my voice hurts. That was my intention. Oh, wait, you're about to see. There she is. Yep. There she is. Come on, Katana, keep running. You look like a derp. I feel like she can sense she's on camera. Rhea. Rhea's in shed. He's super pink. There she go. There she go. Zoom. She do zoom. Yeah, Rhea is deep in shed. Oh, what did I do? Opened a new tab. Yeah, Rhea is pink. Very pink. Navi is in shed. Everyone else just ate. This was a bad day to do a stream. At least animal-wise. Sorry, I'm looking at my earring. I know, right? He wasn't even like... He didn't even look like he was starting to shed when I took pictures of him a couple days ago. Does he look like Oku Clodfrax? Probably. Shed right now so we can see him. That's okay. Rhea's name sounds feminine. So... I know, I want him to shed, but, like, he's in the super early stages. Aerith just shed, but she also just ate. I grabbed pictures of her yesterday when she shed, because I stayed up till, like, 1. But I haven't uploaded or watermarked them. Where's Aerith? So I didn't even read that, and I was saying where Aerith was. I had Thresh earlier. You also missed Temmie and Zevran. Sorry if I'm rubbing my eyeball. Give him a kiss for me. I will. I love Dushy Boy. I love Aerith. What a cute little. She's so cute, dude. Oh, my nose. Yeah, I took pictures of her yesterday, and now she is happily digesting in her cage. Katana's back on her basking rock. Get a Pied. I want one. The only thing is I'm trying to only get at least ball pythons that match well with the genetics I have, and no one I have is het Pied. I want a Pied. I know I want a Pied so bad, but I can't fit another pair of ball pythons. I can barely fit anything else into. I'm trying to keep my promise to Brett and keep everything in the room designated for the reptiles and not have them like spread around the house. Other than people who are in quarantine, animals. Pied. I know, but I barely have room after I put Katana in there. And Aerith gets her upgraded cage. I think I'm gonna have room. I'm not gonna have very much room for anything really. 2 reptile rooms. Can you shut up, Paizuka? Pops, balls, logo, style, font, color scheme as. Ha! That's funny. Pieds, where you been? Read me a Pied exam. Go give me my love. Dude, I thought give me a second. I should have thought about, I can't talk, recessive genes when I first started my breeding project, because when I first got Thresh, I was like, I want to make jigsaws and kingpins. And I was like, oh yeah, and Pieds are pretty, but they're recessive and blah, blah, blah. And then I got Liliana, and then I got Rhea, and now I have Aerith, and none of them have any hets. Like, Gur. Pluto's Venus is Venus, Hoopst. Venus. Dominant or something. Dominant and submissive. That's funny. Yeah, I'm out of room. I'm out of room in the reptile room. And I didn't think that would happen so quickly with the room I chose, but c'est la vie. At Joe's Pied. I know, I think 3 of you guys have Pieds. I love Pieds. I really want one of those really bright orange, beautiful Pieds. I want one of those. Alistair in my office. I know, I thought we were going to keep Katana in here, and then Brett the other day was like, when are you going to put Katana in the reptile room? I'm like, crap. So I cleared off half of the top of Tali's cage, and I'm going to put her on there, I guess. She'll still basically live in the living room and run around like a crazy person. Oh, dreamsicles. Oh, I know, right? Ever just going to morph? Yes, we literally, okay, so the Discord chat literally will have nights where we go on Morph Market and say, ooh, look at that one. Ooh, look at this one. And share it with each other. Room for more snakes till I buy a house. Rip. I'm sorry. I know. I just don't want to. I technically didn't even talk to Brett about getting Katana. I called him crying because someone offered her to me a couple months after Sparks passed, and I really wanted to help her. And so I called him crying, and he was like, fine, go get her. And I went and I got her. And he was like, I'm kind of mad because you called me crying and I couldn't say no. I don't want to make him more upset by getting more. And the king snakes, he only agreed to let me get them, or agreed whatever. I could get whatever I wanted, but I respect his opinion. So, the king snakes, because I let him buy a $600 shotgun for skeet shooting. Yeah, it is usually during Cards Against Humanity. Love how you get reptile and then suddenly you don't have a place to live. Accurate. Sweaty balls. So the Discord actually isn't any of ours. It's Joe's, and it's kind of like a close-knit friend thing. But we do have a link to the actual RepDeBlur Discord, which I will link here. Da-da-da-da. We start Cards Against Humanity and then stop for snakes. Yes, Orange Dream Pie. I know, right? Careful with wording, the people go nuts. Oh, about, yeah. How do you know if Coral Glow and Banana are the same thing? Some people say, but they're the same morph, but two different strains. It's like Lesser and Butter. It's because the combination, it's hard to explain, but Brett Let saying ye. Am I like not finishing sentences? I do that all the time. Don't judge me. But do you know the Coral Glow and Banana? Yeah, because they both, if you pair Coral Glow and Banana, it makes a super that looks exactly like a Super Banana or a Super Coral Glow. Like other things that aren't the same strain, like a Mojave, a Super Mojave does not look like a lesser, super lesser. Like, it's really weird. It's hard to explain. Yeah, sorry if I sound weird explaining stuff. I'm really good at explaining things over text because I can reread it most of the time. But words kind of escape me. Moria's judging you. I'm judged. I'm so judged right now. Someone text me. So a super lesser is pure white. A super Mojave has a purple or gray head. And the rest is either white or yellow. And then a lesser Mojave, oddly enough, comes out just pure white. Blue Eye Lucy. It's a generalized term, basically. Like a blanket. It's a blanket term. Where they're all blue-eyed Lucies, but they're made of, it's called like the blue-eyed leucistic complex, which I think actually includes bamboo. You can make a bamboo Mojave and it'd be a blue-eyed leucistic. People just use that term as a blanket term. Your booze, I know. Did you see that? What is she doing? Do it again, do it again. What are you doing? What are you doing? What is she doing? She's trying to take my carpet up. She's just digging on the floor. Oh no, that's so funny. What are you doing? What? You're so weird. She's so weird. I love her though. Yeah, she likes to try and eat the towel too. She lifts her body all the way up when she walks. Sorry, she amuses me. Yeah, for those who want to see a young Super Mojave, I hereby command that you must get some stickies. They are frogs. You can hold them. Rainy has spoken. I want to. I just don't ever know. Real star of the stream. I know, right? She is the star. I love her. So this is a Mojave, Super Mojave, and then Super Lesser. Search Super Lesser. And then this is Super Lesser. Sad thing about Super Lessers is they usually come with either too small eyes or too big eyes. It's more of a cosmetic issue, but I still don't like it. in a 20-gallon. With all, so my reasoning of not having enough room is the fact that Leliana is going to have at least 8 eggs, which means at least 8 different small baby enclosures. And then Cassiopeia can lay anywhere from 18 to like 25 eggs. And that is all the room in the reptile room. Literally all of it. But I like lesser Mojaves because they come out pure white most of the time, and don't have the issue with big or small eyes. Like Leliana. She looks great. Scaleless. Look, both. First one looks like someone melted butter on its back. I know, right? I actually really like the look of Super Mojaves, but I definitely prefer the stark white. So scaleless ball pythons they're super controversial. It's not like there she goes. It's not like the same as a scaleless corn snake or something that will regularly eat frozen thawed, like almost 99% of the time. Ball pythons have this thing where oftentimes they will only take live. Leliana was like that for a while, and it took me 2 years to get her on frozen thawed. Scaleless ball pythons require, I think, more humidity than regular ball pythons, or else they dry up. And it's actually dangerous because, again, a lot of the time they'll only eat live, and then they don't have scales to protect themselves. It's a controversial. They look really cool when they're healthy. I just I couldn't get into them myself because they're so easily injured. Like a snake who eats a live rat and gets scratched with the back feet, it's not going to hurt them. A scaleless, did I say scaleless? A scaled snake, regular snake, ball python, will not get injured by the rat scratching. I mean, a rat can bite pretty well through the scales, but not super deep most of the time. A scaleless will get scratched and bleed from a scratch from a rat and get injured, and there's a possibility of infection. And then when they bite, they will get through to the bone. Like I've been bitten by many, many rats. They can bruise bone on your finger. It's not, to me, it's not something that should be done with ball pythons. Other scaleless animals, if they'll eat frozen thawed, awesome. Like it's just a really fine line between like breeding for aesthetics and then breeding for aesthetics but morally, it's weird. Why are scaleless a thing? Money. Yeah, basically. Actually, scales completely, because I've seen scales rat snakes, and those scales false advertising. So the ones I've seen don't even have belly scales. Like all the scales are gone. It's weird. How long does it take for snake scratch injuries to heal? Do they heal really slow compared to humans? They will have that scar or scab until the next time they shed. And then oftentimes a couple sheds after that even. It doesn't like scab and fall off and look normal like it does with humans. They have to shed it off. The only thing I worry about is infection because they are on a substrate, and like if you clean regularly enough, it's not too much of a worry. But if they get like scratched open really badly, they might need stitches. Like it's kind of sad. I just noticed how late here I have to do homework. Stream's been awesome though. Bye, Swaim. Have fun with homework. I'm sorry, homework sucks. I've only seen BHB. Oh, poor Mr. What was his Mr. Smooth? He's dead. Did you know that? I can't remember. I'll have to find the link for it and I'll post it on my blog. But one of the ex-workers at BHB said he drowned him because he kept him in an incubator full of water because he was dehydrated instead of just hydrating his cage. Yeah. I know, it's so sad. Yeah, I'll have to find the link for it, but he's been dead for like 6 months, I think. I think I have it in one of my Facebook groups. I'll have to look it up. There's an actual testimony from one of the people, and Brian blocks anyone who asks about the scalelesses anymore. Like, blocks. Doesn't even answer. It's so sad. Yep, that's the one. I think that's where I saw it. That's the group. Ever considered a tegu? I have very, very seriously considered a tegu. I've actually considered rescuing a wild-caught invasive tegu from Florida because they're invasive there, and I think they're illegal to own there. But they live capture young wild ones, and they're easy to tame down when they're young, at least. But I did a lot of research into the care and maintenance. It is too expensive to keep up with. Like, I would love a tegu, but we don't have the extra funds to have our emergency vet fund full and spend that much. Because tegus need full UVB lighting, which means a huge UVB. They need a huge room to themselves. They can't be free roamed, or else they get MBD. They need fish and meat and just expensive, fresh food in huge quantities because they're big. Otherwise, I'd have one. I would totally have a tegu, but I know I couldn't do it. Of course, he blocks. Oh, he blocks for everything. Savannah monitor. I've looked at them. I've actually held one. The lady I used to buy, actually, the lady who bought one of my last hatchlings from Leliana and Thresh had to return him because of health reasons. She actually had a Savannah monitor at one point in time, and I got to hold him. He was so cute. But they don't really, like, I don't know. I like the look of them, but I've never been super interested. Tegu. What Tegu? Tegu? Tegu. Oh. I pronounce everything wrong, by the way. I don't talk to reptile people in person almost ever. So everything I have seen on words with reptiles has been online, and I'm bad at pronunciation. So I'd probably pronounce everything wrong. He drowned a snake. Just how? Oh yeah, he doesn't care. He kept it in an incubator with water at the bottom because apparently he doesn't know what humidity is, and he was dehydrated, so we put him in there and he died. Tegu. Tegu? Can you tell Leliana that I love her? Leliana! Disputed Leech loves you! I'll tell her close up later. Euromastix. News specific about. Yeah. Check your submits again. What are people showing me? Sniff! Sniff, sniff! Snoot, sniff. How cute. I love. Mace. Most. Euromastix? Euromastix. Is that how you say it? Euromastix. There was no long A sound in that. Euromastix. Euro maze hue sticks. Oh, don't make me cry, Katie. Euromastix. Euromastix. I can't pronounce anything. Mass. Euromastix? Euromastix. Oh, Euromastix. Okay, that's really funny. I assumed I was pronouncing it wrong, as I do with everything. I couldn't pronounce Maroke for the longest time. I would say, like, Marake, which is the locality Talia is. My sister says I pronounce my snakes' names wrong, and I'm like, no, I don't. Shut up. I did it! Woo! What are other difficult reptile words? I can't pronounce any of the Latin names. I write them out, and I know what they are, but I'm not able to pronounce them. Like, well, except for Python Regius, because that's, unless I say that wrong. I don't know, Python Regius is. Look up my last post of Oopsie. Yes, I will. I love Oopsie. Dog pantry. Oopsie after shedding decides again. Wow. I don't usually get to watch. Oh my gosh, she's pretty. Watch bamboos grow up. Oopsie's getting prettier and prettier. How to reblog directly from your blog. Dude, my video is getting, yeah. Uromastix. Oh, mass ticks. I have to say ass separately. White sides. I know, she's so pretty, dude. Actual question. I'm making a tank with a BP built into a shelf. Floor knee. That's actually a personal preference. I have my ball pythons anywhere from floor level to above my head, to where I have to get them on a ladder. The easiest would probably be like shoulder level, so you can get in and clean the cage. But either way, or wait, no, isn't it a top opening? Should the shoulder level beep? What are dogs? I love dogs. Mata Mata turtle. I choked on spit. Mata Mata turtle. Custom. It's being built. Oh, cool. So, I would do shoulder height just because it makes it a little easier to get in and clean it. Show Leliana. I actually can't. Leliana is now gravid, and until she lays her eggs, I will not be messing with her, because if you mess with them while the eggs are developing, the eggs could come out as slugs, which are messed up eggs that don't have babies in them. Thank you. You're welcome. You're like Urban Roma sticks in Polish. No mistakes. Yay! I did it. MTG nerd. Baby looks like Rhea. I want. Unless Leliana is secretly harboring fire in her genes, then they won't come out looking like Rhea, sadly. But, there will be tiny Rheas coming from Aerith and Rhea next breeding season if she hits breeding size. And you guys are first on the list, of course. AP T20 for my noodle at the start of the year, and it's oh, dude. So when I ordered Leliana's cage, it took 6 months. 6 months, especially during tax season. It takes forever. Worth it though, so worth it. Excellent customer service. And the cages are beautiful, and they're well built, and they're sturdy, and they don't bow. They don't bow out. Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. And there's a reason for that. Like, they're really popular, which is why it takes so long, because they want everything to be high quality. 3 to 4 months. Mine only took so long because I did it during tax season like an idiot. Getting a snake enclosure that's the size of a couch. Dude, I wish I could drag Tali's enclosure in here and show you guys how massive it is. When Brett gets home, I'll go in the enclosure and sit in there and have him take a picture to show you the size of it. It's huge. Good luck, lumpy girl. I know, I'm so excited. She ovulated literally yesterday. Like, I'm so excited. So there's still a ton of time till she has eggs. I'm going to miss her, though. I love having her out. She's my sweetest. She's my favorite. Yeah. Anaconda Nolan. It's got live mice. Take a pic with me, stretched out in it when he gets here. Do it! Those were the best pictures. It's bigger than me. Dude. So Tali's cage is... What's the measurements? It was 8 foot by like 4 or 5 feet tall and then 3 foot wide. Huge. I wonder if I could find and link you guys to a picture of me actually standing next. I bet you it's in my selfie tag. Yes, I do have a selfie tag. Don't you judge me. Oh. Wow, 3 years ago. I was so skinny. Stop looking at pictures of yourself, Laura. Okay, so it's not in my selfie tag. Yeah, huge cage. Huge. Cage? Maybe if I just search cage? I want to show you guys how big this thing is. Oh, Tali. Okay. Wait, why is it showing water? Oh, Sparks. Oh, okay. I keep seeing pictures of Sparks. Oh, well, that's not. That has Tali on it, not me. I want to give you guys a good sleep. My snake is busy looking for love. Oh, Dante has been crazy the past 3 weeks. It's the funniest freaking thing. I need that picture. I don't remember what I tagged it as. Really, really want to show you guys this picture. I need to reblog that, actually. Okay, come on. Where is the picture of me on her cage? Is it going by notes or what? Oh, Sparks, my buddy. I miss him. Keep seeing pictures of him. It's in here somewhere. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to find that picture for you. Oh, gosh. Winston, 6 months. Will not poop in his cage. Huh? Named Chameleon. I want to know, what's your opinion on those hammock thingies? The ones with the thick ropes. Oh, yeah. So the hammocks, the thick rope hammocks, perfectly fine. I'm actually having Brett. I was going to buy one, but Brett said he could make one out of, what's it called? I can't remember. It's this thick string stuff that everyone uses. He's going to make it out of black, and then I'm going to get some more pink, and he's going to make it out of that. Makes me so happy because he's inactive during the winter. Makes you small in the closure. Yay, that's awesome. I'm looking too. Thank you, Katie. Stole my mom's butter when she wasn't looking. That was the most random thing I've ever heard, but that's good. Twine. Paracord. That was it. Ow, my arms. Ugh. Whose mouse is that? Oh, I love Navi's cage. There's Thresh. Aw, kisses from Scythe. I miss that rat. She was so good. My ear itches. I can't find it. There is a picture of me. You know what I could freaking do? I can get it on my computer, and then I can upload it to Imgur or whatever the crap you call it. Don't judge me. What folder would it be in, though? I have too many folders. Okay, let's see. Ugh. Where? Me. Okay, so it's probably in that. I have so many folders, you guys. I'll have to screenshot how many folders I have. Enclosure, folder. It's got to be the one. There it is! Okay, I have it. I'm just going to upload it to Imgur. Found another one of you and your friend. Hannah? Katana running loose. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Katana's running around the living room right now. She has a little basking spot that she sits on. She runs around for about 2 hours a day. Another one of you and my friend. Check Discord. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, sorry. I'm on Discord. Oh, yeah. I can't remember her name. Emily. Yeah, she came to visit. No, that's literally less than half the cage that's in that picture. Like, that's half the cage. But I'm sorry. Okay, okay, let me go on Imager and post the one I'm talking about before the cage was done. Yeah, that picture is half the cage. I love you. Love you, Katie. Oh my god, I've been streaming for 2 hours. Oops. Okay, where's my folder? I don't know why I try to search on my blog when my folders are much better to navigate. Ignore the noises I'm making, please. Here it is. So this is when it was half complete. Actually, it's still uploading, sorry. What can I say except you're welcome? Yeah, Katana's running loose. Oh, Python. Love you, Katie. Love you. Oh my gosh, I forgot that streaming takes up a lot of internet. Katana's back there somewhere. I love you. Love you, Katie. Processing. Here we go. So this, the cage is half done. I've got 3 sides on it, and the back hasn't been put on yet, nor the top. I want to pet Katana. It's a goal. She's a good lizard. There it is. There is Tali's cage before it was done. Man, my wall is so empty. So that wall you see on the left of me with the posters and stuff is like 100 times more full than it was before. I'll have to take a picture of it. It's funny. It's huge, right? I was the idea giver. Brett was the one who actually built it. Like, I held wood there while he drilled into it. And the hatch on the top was my idea, but he built it. We didn't build it from the inside out. What we did was we made wood framing, we painted it black, and then we wrapped plastic, like a vinyl sheeting from Walmart, around it like a canvas painting, stapled it, and then faced it towards the inside. So the inside of that thing is 100% plastic, so it holds in heat and humidity really well. Brett is so good. I love him so much. He doesn't even he likes my snakes, but he's not as into them as I am, and he still does that. Still builds stuff for me. He's so good. A+, would marry again. Yeah, that's what Tali is in. So I say Tali and then is a lot, so Brett thinks her name is Talia. To the window. To the wall. To the other window. You got me. That's funny. Okay, I think 8 more minutes and then I'll I almost said unstream, but I need to eat something. I'm starved. I have lasagna. I want lasagna. Oh. With my snake, maybe one day I'll get him to be okay with me. I know it's always so sad that you're dating someone when you get into snakes and then they don't like them that much. Luckily, Brett, okay, story of how I got into snakes right here. When I was a kid, I always looked up Steve Irwin, blah, blah, blah. My friends always caught snakes. And then one day when I had moved out, huge 6-foot bull snake, Sonoran gopher snake, on my front porch when I was 18. I brought him inside, took a picture, showed Brett, and Brett came home from Walmart with a 10-gallon tank for the 6-foot freaking snake. And I did some research, asked around, and everywhere I said, don't catch snakes out of the wild. They'll regurgitate. They'll stress out. It's not good. And so I let him go and started researching. I followed a ton of snake blogs on Tumblr and eventually got Dante. And from there, got obsessed. And then I got, I got Dante, and then I got Thresh, and then I got Sparks, who sadly passed about 4 months ago. And then I got Liliana, and then I got Navi, and then I got Temi, and then I got Tali, and then I got Rhea, and then I got Zevran, And then I got Aerith, and then I got Aurelion and Cassiopeia at the same time. I got Katana right after Aerith. It does. It's with any like reptile because they're just so cool and interesting, and they don't take up a lot of space, and oftentimes don't cost a lot of money even after you set them up initially. Like, not following bugs. Before I got my snake, so much information on care sheets. Dude, I know. You should have seen the tank I had for Dante. It was awful. He was in a 10-gallon, which is fine. The heat lamp he had was not on a rheostat, no control. I also had a heat pad on the bottom, also not controlled by a thermostat, so it could have burned him. He was on pine, which is bad for snakes. He had no hides, just a water bowl and like a stick. I was like, no. It was terrible. What is your question? Katana. Katana. Oh, are you taking a nap in the corner? She's taking a nap in the corner. 20 gal for my snake was criminal. It was half as long as him. Nice. That's good. I end up getting all my stuff online because, again, my town has no pet stores. It has Walmart, and that's it. No pet stores, no PetSmart, no family-owned pet stores, nothing. I hate it. I literally have to drive an hour to go to a pet store. How can I seal the opening for a filter in an old aquarium lid? I've tried mesh, cardboard, and stuff keeps escaping. Okay, this is going to be like a Jimmy rig thing. You can duct tape underneath it with the duct tape facing up, and then another layer of duct tape on the outside. So this is on the inside, and another one on the outside, and then the duct tape will stick to itself even through the pieces of mesh it's going to be on and hold, because duct tape is just awesome like that. Nice. Yeah, I live, I don't know if you guys ever heard the song by the Eagles. It's super, super old. It's Taking It Easy. The standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Yeah, I live there. I live in Winslow, Arizona. It sucks. Don't come here. The only thing that's cool here is the creek, which no tourist knows about because we try to not let them because it's kind of a private thing. Oops. But they come here and they take a picture with the bronze statue. They stay in one of our crappy hotels and then they leave. It's terrible. I only just escaped PetSmart. I was so lucky. It just didn't show up in Google searches in the best store. Had the snake I wanted. Nice. Problem is the opening is like, but it doesn't work. Submit a link to me on Tumblr so I can see it. Because I'm going to end the stream pretty soon. So if I can't answer it on the stream, I'll be able to answer it on Tumblr. Yeah, Winslow is terrible. It's tiny. We have a population of 6,000, and we have like 5,000 jobs. So it's really hard to find a job, especially when you're either overqualified for anything other than a management position or underqualified for everything else. I hate it. Can't find a job for crap. The job search. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if it's just dumb luck or I had a falling out with one of the managers at the last store right before I got let go, which I don't think is a coincidence. And even though she's not the main manager, if someone calls and asks for the main manager by name, she'll tell them, she'll say, I am the manager on duty right now. What can I help you with? And I imagine that they'll ask if I'm hireable and she'll say no. And that's what I think's been happening. Especially because I got 2 interviews at Wells Fargo and they both went excellent. And I still haven't heard back from them. Yes. You're gay for Twinkies? I'm sorry to admit. I love the people that just randomly pop in and say weird things. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, my arms are sore, guys. Went to the gym the other day. Okay. Oh, I'm going to end the stream, and I'm going to play some Ark, because I need to play some Ark. But thank you guys so much for coming this time. This one, I think the other one was 2 hours too. Okay. I'll wait. What's happening? Ark? Yes, I love Ark. I haven't played it in like 2 years, because my computer back then wouldn't play it well, and it took like 20 minutes to load it up every time. And then when I was walking, it would do this. Basically jump instead of actual steps. And I finally upgraded my computer, and I can finally actually play it. Currently I solo just to get practice. 30 minutes. Bye, have a great day, everyone. Bye, Julka. I'm about to end the stream. I promise. I just keep talking. I currently play solo. I'm not going to host any servers for a while, but when I do, I will link them on my Tumblr. As always. I only have one Tumblr. There's no side blogs. There's no personal blog. My Tumblr is the one I have. So everything I post will be on there. Oh, are you going to submit that picture on Tumblr for the top? Before you play Ark, I'm about to submit the picture. Yeah, I knew it. Called it. Ark. It's okay. I typo consistently. I'd farm for you even. I'd face the loss of... Don't worry. I'll do an open server. I promise. Right now, I'm just getting a feel for it. I keep taming animals because it's fun. Dragons. Okay, where I'm at currently, there's no dragons yet. I think there's dragons in Ark, though, from what I remember seeing on the updates. Let's see. Nope. Okay. I have to pee. On Scorched Earth, there are dragons. Cool. I'll have to, and on Ragnarok. Ooh. Are these all like, okay, so I bought Ark as a beta. Does that include all of like the Ragnarok and Scorched Earth and stuff? It's been 2 years since I've played it, and I've only been playing it for about 2 days. So I don't really know. Dunzo. Cool. Let me look. Oh, I see what you mean. Reptile pushes up. Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Oh. And it's mesh? The only thing I can think of to do would be to buy some mesh and weld it. Like, not like with a welder, you can grab like a tiny, it's a lighter, but it's like a jet lighter, and it's really hot. And you can take it and you can like weld the two thin metals together. That's all I can really think of to do. And then you could just bend the metal over on the side and then again use the heat to stick it to that. But that's all I can really think of. Ragnarok should be a DLC on the Steam store. Oh, I want it. It's plastic. If it's plastic, you can drill a hole and then attach other mesh with it, with bolts and washer and stuff. Download the mods on Steam store that allow you to spawn dragons if you want to tame them. I love mods. The lid is plastic. Okay. So no welding. Yeah, that's all I can think of is like you get, like not chicken wire, but like, I can't remember what it's called. Just thick mesh, and then you bend it over to where it's a corner. And then just get a nut and a bolt and drill a hole in the plastic and then just bolt it on with a washer on each side. And then, that's really difficult. Egg crate. The only thing I fear from that is that with enough pressure, egg crate will crack and break. I'm going to stop streaming now, but I'm going to do a little bit more research and see if I can help you a little bit more. you might actually take 2 pieces of, actually, no. If you have, like, extra plastic bins, cut out 2 pieces of plastic and then epoxy the top one to the top of the lid. Like, use epoxy, 2-part epoxy that takes, like, 24 hours to dry, and then set that where it's facing, it's like sideways, so you can set another piece of plastic next to that and then epoxy that part and then epoxy the 2 pieces of plastic together so that way it can fit around the top of the cage. I don't know if I'm painting a clear picture at all, but I hope you're getting my meaning. If you have any extra, like, Tupperware lids or anything, just cut it out to the size and then just epoxy it. You can get, okay. Let me see how I can explain this better. So you've got the lid, right? And then you've got the hole. So on the top of the hole, you can use 2-part epoxy or even super glue from Walmart, and you cut out a piece of plastic that's slightly bigger than the hole in the top of the lid, and then you glue it by just putting glue on the edge and pressing it down. Leave that overnight, and then when the lid normally is like this, with the hole right here, face it upwards to where what's left of the hole is facing up, and then cut another piece of plastic that matches that hole but a little bit bigger. Glue it down to the lid on that, and then the corner of it glue to the other piece of plastic so it makes a 90-degree angle over the hole. Okay. This is the top of the cage with the hole right here. My phone meowed. You cover that part with the plastic and glue it. Turn it this way. And then that little part that hangs over onto the tank itself, glue another piece of plastic right there. And then on the corner, on the back corner, glue the 2 pieces of plastic together that are making the 90-degree angle. And that should cover it. And then with 2-part epoxy, you'll let it dry for about 24 hours. YouTube keeps buffering. Yes, I can message it to you. I need to end the stream anyways. My throat hurts and I'm hungry. Thank you guys. Yeah, cool. Thanks, guys. Bye.